Hey y'all. Happy Saturday. Hey everybody. Let me speak. Hey the missus. Hey Phoenix Walker. Hey Mrs. CP Bill. Hey Michelle Bird. Hey Kimberly. Hey Krista. Hey Christina. Hey EB24601. Hey D White. Hey Jacosta. Hey Christian. Hey Mel B. Hey Sheila. Hey Britannia. Hey Angel in Disguise. Hey Naturally Mar. Daphne Sylvester. Hey Shakira. Shakira. Okay, girl, get into it. Hey, Sheila. Hey, Daphne. Hey, Shamel. Hey, Nika B. Hey, Lizzie CT51. Hey, Tamika Howard. Hey, Kayla. Hey, Makeup Addict. Cool Mama. Hey, Lisa Lou. Hey, Doris. Let me go on down. Hey, Natalie Dawkins. Hey, Mo. Mo, I was just thinking about you. I said I ain't seen my girl Mo in the comments in a long time. I was literally just thinking about you. What the old people say? Girl, you gonna live a long time. Hey, Tamika W. Hey, C. Logan. Hey, Antonia. Hey, Chan336NC. Hey, Jim Knowles. Hey, Tammy Talks. Hey, Amy. Hey, Monique. Hey, A. Cooper. Hey, Chandra. Hey, Danielle. Hey, Mary Kate. Every time I see your name, Mary Kate, I think about Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen. Hey, T. Wright. Hey, Tressa. Thank you all so much for joining me for this live. Listen, y'all, if you were on my Patreon ghetto Ready to Love watch party last night, you know that I was on that dang on Ready to Love watch party. And then I put out my review this morning. I'm over here trying to multitask by doing this live and editing my Ladies Who List Atlanta video all at the same time. I am so tired. When I tell y'all I am so tired, I mean, oh, child, I just need somewhere to lay my wig down. Oh, I'm so tired, child. Ooh, honey, but it's all for y'all, okay? There are 187 of you on this live. Thank you so much for joining me. You know, you could be doing something else, but you know we're about to get into it as we get into it for this Married at First Sight, honey, because we got some things to say, okay? And just because there were some key moments of this episode, I took the liberty of creating a collage for us all, okay? These were the four key moments. Up in the top left-hand corner, we have Lindsay and Mark. Mark got a little bed bug problem and might have a little line problem, but we will dissect that in a minute. Straight across from them over to your right hand side on the big horses would be Isaac slash Elijah one, depending on who we're talking about, and Katina and that wig. Down on the bottom left, you'll have Miss Muppet Baby and Chris. Over to the right, you have Jasmina and Michael. These were the four key things that happened on this episode. So I thought that maybe I'd just make a little quick collage and just put it up there for our visual pleasure. And we're going to get into it as we get into it. Hey, Sam Arlington. Hey, Max Mello 94. Hey, Big Body Beans. Hey, Nakia. Hey, Pam. Hey, Audrey. Hey, Malicia. Hey, Ashley. Hold on. Let me make my comments go down, child, because you know, let's child. We're going to really get into it. Hey, Crazy. Hey, Zamiria. Hey, Bree. All right, child. So, yeah, like I said, I went on ahead and took, hey, Forever Brook. Yes, I got the PowerPoint ready to go. Do y'all hear me? Okay. Steve and Noah were being cute. Okay. I was going to put Steve and Noah, but I'm like, he dipped her down. He kind of baptized her a little bit, honey, and she was fine. And she was just smiling, looked like she had on night clothes. I was like, girl, is this the bathing suit or is this your bra and panty set, child? It's giving very much bra and panty set. But y'all, whatever floats your boat, go and set yourself off. They didn't really give me much, and that's good. If you're not up here on the hot seat, then you're good. Like, we don't even need to talk about them. Okay. We just need to talk about these people and what they had going on. Hey, Love Jay. Hi, Misha. Oh my gosh, me running into this live. We haven't started officially yet, but now there are 261 of you on this live. Please don't hesitate to like the live, honey, and comment and subscribe to the channel because my subscribers are at a standstill. So, I mean, I have my loyal people, but now I haven't seemed to gain any new subscribers in a long time. Honey, am I getting bored or what's going on? Or what I got to do? I'm like, what is happening? So, yeah. That's how that's going. So I'm gonna need y'all to like this live. Okay, so you can push it into the algorithm so more people can come and get the zhuzh on a Saturday night or whatever night, child, that these lives come about. Okay, KT said that wig is hanging in there. Baby, that wig's so tired. That wig ready to lay its burdens down. Do y'all hear me? When that wig get back to Boston, it's gonna be like, please, honey, for the love of God, please switch me out with the bob, honey. Please, just give me something. I need a break. And I know them straight backs, I know they need to be washed. But y'all, we ain't got time to get into her wig. Let's start with first things first. We're gonna start at the top. Let's start with Mark and Lindsay. Hey, Sean. Hey, FF. Okay, so we're going to start with Mark and Lindsay. Hey, Cece, because he got bed bugs, y'all. He got them. He got bed bugs. Somebody need to wrap Mark up and zip him up, okay, and put some heat on him. Cause I mean, we need to get a magnifying glass and fine tooth comb his hair and make sure that beard ain't got no. I would be so skeeved out. Let me tell y'all something. When I realized that he had the bed bugs of it all, I said, "Oh my God!" I started itching. Child, I got up and I washed my sheets. I vacuumed. I can't take it. Oh, I just couldn't take it, honey. I said, right here, right now, I can't do no bed bugs, honey. And wait a minute. Exactly, Lady J. Hell nah, Mark. Don't bring nothing. When she said, okay, I got the cats. We already got them over at our place. Okay, our new place. I'm like, our new place, well, Lindsay. Gosh, dog, Lindsay. I was proud of Lindsay for stepping in and taking charge. But you kind of got to watch Lindsay because this is what I thought. I was proud of her for helping Mark with the gestational problem and whatnot. Honey, the bugs are bugging and whatnot. I was proud of her. But at the same time, I was thinking, Lindsay, now, I hope this ain't your way of trying to control Mark because you remember now, I told y'all. Now, y'all might not believe me, but it's giving me something. It's giving me something. Remember when she was telling him he couldn't wear gray sweatpants, he can't eat a hamburger? Have you ever had a pina colada? I've been to Puerto Rico 17 times. You know, my dog used to live down there. All this stuff that Lindsay knows and does, it's giving, now that I know you have something that ain't right, now I can control what we do. Okay, because you live with me. Okay, I brought you in when you didn't have nothing but your bed bugs and a shirt on your back. So it's giving me something. Okay. I'm happy for her, but it was just something under there that said, maybe I'm a little skeptical because, it's always a catch 22 to some mess. So I was like, you know what? And what is this landlord doing? Okay. What this landlord doing? I'm starting to side out a landlady. Now, landlady, I'm speaking directly to you, honey. You came to this wedding knowing that y'all had bed bugs and you didn't want cats no more. So why did you come to this wedding and then as soon as he get on the plane, shoo, and land in Puerto Rico, all of a sudden you texting back to back to back to back to back. Let me find out y'all got some type of relationship, child. Because everybody's talking about, well, it's like his mom. Mm-hmm. Oh, but are they related? Oh, okay. No? Okay. Because this is what I'm thinking. Maybe they actually lived together and he called her his landlady instead of his roommate. So then she like, you done got married, so now I'm changing the lease. And so now you got to go. Now, this is just a theory because I just been sitting up thinking. And I'm like, why you acting like you mad because he got married? Something not right. Audrey said his landlady slash mama. Y'all starting already. I told y'all I'm tired, honey. I'm not in the mood. Don't y'all start. It's fed up. But she is also out of line for bringing this to him on his honeymoon. The bugs can wait till after the honeymoon. That's what I said, Audrey. And not for the fact that Lindsay said on the after party. Let me just say this about Keisha Knight Pulliam slash Rudy. Keisha, honey, I underestimated you. You are doing a fantastic job on the after party. Baby, it's giving very much after party. After the show, it's the after party. Do y'all hear me? Because Keisha is asking all of the right questions. She is getting into it as she get into it. She is not letting them skate by with those PC answers. She's like, let me tell you something. Nah, this is what I really wanted to ask. But do you understand why she's saying that? Oh, okay, so why are you here? Oh, so why are you on the show? Oh, okay, so you did sleep with her. Oh, so why do you live with a place that has bed bugs? Did you know you had bed bugs before you came on the honeymoon? Who exactly wants a man that has bed bugs? Lindsay, why are you laughing? Lindsay, why are you sitting that way? Are y'all gonna take a drink? Let's go to commercial. Baby, Keisha is killing it. I said, Keisha, girl, I mean, do you need a co-host? Child, let's get into it together. Baby, she is doing an awesome job. So I just want to say that that was a great pick because at first I was a little like, how does she, how is she gonna fit in with the Married at First Sight? Like it doesn't make sense. But now I completely understand why they hired her. And honey, the Jamie people probably gonna come for me. Jamie was awesome. Yeah, okay. Whatever floats your boat. But all I'm saying is that Jamie let them get away with entirely too much because I think it was because she's gone through the process. So she's looking at it like she's still on Married at First Sight. No, we don't need that. Honey, we need an unbiased, real opinion of the situation. And that is exactly what Keisha is giving us. Yes, that's what I was thinking, Alyssa. Speaking of that, why is Lindsay always there? I was thinking the same. It looked like she wearing that same dress. I'm like, is that same dress on every after party? Or maybe I'm just sleepy when the after parties happen. Maybe that's what's going on. Because when I was looking at it, I'm like, Lindsay is always at that after party. And I don't think Keisha is particularly fond of of Lindsay. She's sweet to her, but I don't think she like Lindsay. Because every time Lindsay get to grinning, Keisha get to looking at her like, and what the hell is funny? Okay, now what you laughing at now? Okay. And then not to mention that Lindsay was a little touchy-feely with Chris on that after party. I'm like, girl, please stop touching that man, honey. It's giving, I wish you were mine, and she got Chris. I mean, she got Mark, honey. I didn't like the way it went. Okay, back to the couple at hand. Honey, I just had to say that about Keisha because she is doing an awesome job and the after party is really entertaining and it's great to watch, but I have to watch it days later. I have to decompress and then come back. Ernestine said Lindsay wants camera time. Zamiria said Lindsay was very flirty. Wasn't she though? Honey, very flirty. Love J says, so about Mark and his apartment issue. I heard a theory that made me go, it takes 30 days to evict anyone. So this 72 hours notice doesn't sound right to me. I'm just saying. Exactly. That's why I think maybe they actually lived together. And she done just made up eviction. Like, or Mark lying to Lindsay, one or the other. Because it's like this. How you going to evict him in 72 hours knowing exactly what is happening? He's on a honeymoon. You know that because you were present at a wedding that was filmed for TV. So you know that what the next steps are going to be. So why are you acting brand new? Either there's never been a lease or the two of them were just living together and she wants him out in 72 hours of him landing back in Boston. Because now you're married. So now you can go live with her. So that's what I'm thinking, Dayana. She said Mark might have a little line problem. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, something don't sound right. Something in the buttermilk ain't clean, honey. The math is not mathing. Because I was just sitting here thinking, like, okay, so he has 72 hours to get out and he's not even in Boston. Okay, is that 72 hours from the day that he gets back? And then Lindsay was saying on the after party that she kept texting the entire time. That last episode that we watched, she was texting the whole time. Exactly, sincerely. She said, and why is she calling all hours of the night? That's what I wanted to know. I'm like, why are you calling him all up and through the wee hours of the night? Why they eating goldfish and laying in bed getting into it? Why do you keep calling them, ma'am? He got it the first time. You said you wanted him out and he's getting out. Yvette says, something not right about Mark. Watch. Yvette. I can't wait till it come out, honey. Mari Cat said, I wonder if Lindsay upset that the landlord lady was at the reception. I don't think she's upset about that, but she did say on that after party that Mark has a lot of inappropriate relationships. Because I already know y'all watched the after party. And she said that there's also a lady that he deems his best friend or his close friend or something. And she was texting Lindsay saying that she was the most important woman in his life. And that if Mark needed anything, this is what he's going to need. And this is what he doesn't like. And I'm like, okay. Mark was acting like he was all about his lonesome, but honey, he lying. And the truth ain't in him. Jay Sutter said he shouldn't put his stuff at Lindsay's place. She's going to throw it in his face. He needs to put it in storage. That's exactly what I said, Jay Sutter. I said the same thing. It's going to give me, I brought you here when you didn't have nothing else. So therefore, and thus and such, get your and get out. That's what it's going to give me. So I think that yes, he should put his thing. And first of all, he should burn his things. Don't bring them nowhere. They nasty. Okay, that's number one. They nasty. They got bugs in it. Okay, bug juice. Shout out to the 90s. Like you need to not bring. You just shouldn't. Like Feel Good said he needs to get rid of the bed bugs. He does. Yours truly, Kelly said. Keith Sweat said it best. Said what best? Omar said he needs to get rid of all that out. I know that's right. He needs to throw everything away, honey, including that suitcase that he brought. Child, not a suitcase is making my nerves bad, honey. I just can't. This right here is really giving me anxiety, honey. I can't. I can't. Naturally, Mar said that's a jealous ex. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, Mark, let me find out that's that ex. Talking about she a mother figure. Because let me tell you this. I have been with a man telling me she like a sister. She like a mama. Oh, honey, that's a story time. She like a mama. Well, why you and the mama sleeping together? I never seen that before. Like, honey, something ain't right about that. I said, okay. Cause men will do that in your face. Sit there and lie right in your face and tell you, nah, she's like a mom to me. Uh-huh. But does she know that she's like a mom to you? Because you look at her like that doesn't mean she looks at you the same. Because let's just take Mark off the table. Maybe Mark is not the culprit. Maybe it's the woman. And she likes Mark in some kind of way. Texting all up and through the night and acting like you cannot wait for him to come back to take care of that is giving me something else. It's a different layer to that relationship. And honey, y'all know Lindsay gonna tell it. I might have to DM Lindsay. Lindsay. Hey girl, hey. Did y'all hear Lindsay say, hey girl, hey, when she greeted Chris? Lindsay, let me find out you an opinionated. Honey, I'm speaking directly to you. Listen, I'm gonna need you to do like season 13 and DM me. I want to talk to you about something. Okay, because I want to know, is this an inappropriate relationship or not? Because it's sounding like, honey, and we already on the case over here. Okay, we on the case. So if you just let me know, then we can get through it. Cheryl Ray said, I think that mama wannabe is messing with Mark. Cheryl, that's what I said. Marty said, why is she snooping to find the bed bugs though? Child, they probably done jumped over to her apartment. Ain't no telling what's going on with them bed bugs. Baby, they jump from wall to wall to wall. Oh no, ma'am. Erica Living Life said, not a play mama he's messing with. Yes, Erica. Girl, me ain't sometime. Do y'all hear me? Krista said, wow, so is MTS checking if there's more fish in the sea? I don't think he's checking to see if there's more fish in the sea, but I think outside of those goldfish, that landlord might have been one of them fish, and she might be that ex. But I don't know, honey. I'm just speculating, okay? But that's enough for them. Something ain't right about them bed bugs. He does not need to be going to her house with his things. He needs to seal all of his stuff up in a Ziploc bag, take it somewhere to get it steamed to kill those bugs, put them in the freezer or whatever you do to them, honey. But I don't know if it's hot or if it's cold that's going to kill them. Whatever temperature you need to kill those bugs, please get that correct temperature and kill them. Okay? When I tell y'all, my people, Shakira, baby, Shakira, listen to me, Shakira. I saw this. Misha, did you see the tweet Dr. Viviana posted on Twitter? The audacity. Let me tell you something. I tried to look. I could not find that tweet to save my life because I was going to screenshot it and put it up here. Okay, Sheila said he kills them according to Google. But Shakira, yes, I did see that. And then had the audacity to say she was going to block people that didn't agree with what she had to say. I said, oh, well, baby, y'all block me. Hey, J-Dub. She straight up defended Alyssa and then had enough nerve to say that she was going to block anyone that was in had any kind of opposing view. And then at the end of the episode or whatever, she was like, oh, okay, great live tweeting with you guys. I only had to block a few people. What? Girl, see, this is why, okay, child, I ain't got time. I really ain't got time because that right there just shows that y'all will condone anything. So that shows me that you could care less about the people on here, all that smiling and walking around in your pretty dresses. Are you rotten at the core as well? Okay, because the way Alyssa is behaving, there is no way to defend that behavior. Child, please. Dorky McThuggerson said that name. Viviana was more mad at the fans than wasn't she mad? Because let me tell y'all what I do. This is my routine. So I watch the show. I am uninterrupted. You cannot call me. You cannot text me. I will try to look at my phone during commercial breaks. I can't look at Twitter because I don't want it to skew my view of what I really think. I want to give you my unsolicited opinion. So I don't look at Twitter during the show. And I don't watch the after party because I'm already tired from the 2 hours and telling you what they do verbatim. So after that, I wait a day or two, sometimes Thursday, sometimes Friday, and I watch the after party. After I do that, I go to Twitter on Saturday mornings, every Saturday, and see what they had to say. And that is when I saw all that foolishness. I said, oh, Dr. Viviana losing her mind. Oh, baby, she is losing her mind. Yours truly, Kelly said, something must be going on that we're not seeing because why would Dr. Viviana defend Alyssa? What did we not see? She has literally broken the fourth wall 17 times. They just are defending Alyssa so they don't look like they picked a crappy person, which they did. Like, girl, you know you picked an imbecile, so just deal with it. Chandra said she always defends bad behavior. She sure does. Zamiria said that's very disappointing, but it's not, I'm not surprised. Lana said, as Dorky said, she's the only one that cares about looking cute on television. They could have chosen a better female. They could have. They really could have, because this right here, like, this is just ridiculous. Yes, my tea, honey, she was defending Alyssa. I tried to, you know what? I got so distracted because, like I told y'all, I'm so tired. And I went back and tried to find that tweet, baby. I could not find it. I said, don't tell me she done deleted it, honey. At Dr. at Jessica, Dr. Viviana is trying to get picked up for something, a show or something. I don't even know if she's trying to get picked. I just think, oh, Shakira DM'd it to me, honey. Let me see. Yes, Nika, she need to go. Feel good? Absolutely. They need a black female expert, honey. Let's get somebody in there and because so they can get Pastor Cal all the way together. We've been surveying what exactly is happening between Alyssa and Chris. And when we realized that she was turning him down after he was making advances, we decided to restructure things and get them back on track. Nothing is going to get them on track. Playing tennis. So you gave this girl not only she got the wrong shoes on, number one, and number two, you gave her a weapon. Throw the whole show away. Child, throw the whole show away. It's the ignorance of it all. It's J-Dub? Absolutely not. Not they need nephew Tommy. No, they need your little friend, J-Dub, Dr. Nicole, Dr. Ponytail. Send her over there. No, you know who they need, y'all? I don't know if y'all watch Family or Fiance, but they need Dr. Tracy. That's who they need. Baby, Dr. Tracy gonna get them together because she don't play. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I saw a super chat. Thank y'all for the love. Hey, Corey. Corey Lowe said, normally miss these because reasons, but glad to be listening on the live stream today. Pastor Cal is a sellout. Exactly. He really is for that lifetime money. Like, what is wrong with you? You sitting back behind whatever it is that you're doing. I don't even know what you're doing. And then posting on your TikTok how much in love you are with your wife. Pastor Cal, y'all are ruining each people's lives. One couple at a time, and you two-stepping into the abyss with your lovely wife. Now, I'm happy that you are happily married. Congratulations. But come on, y'all. Like, this is crazy. They need Dr. Tracy, though, honey. Dr. Tracy is the truth, baby. She gonna get them all the way together because she gonna look right through them. They gonna be smiling and lying, and she's gonna say, okay, so what I'm thinking here is that we just need to break up. Baby, Dr. Tracy don't play. Oh, Forever Brooke said, not ponytail. She does rock that ponytail in all the episodes. That's what I call her, Dr. Ponytail. Child, she gonna put a ponytail on if she don't do nothing else. Okay, let me get this post, honey, because one of my people done sent it to me, child. Let me look at it. Hold on, y'all. Talk amongst yourselves. Just one moment. Wait a minute. Here we go. Because, baby, I got to see this. In response to your many tweets saying that Alyssa should be kicked off or sent home, I like to see any of you legally force someone to get on a plane and or separate from your legal spouse against your wishes. Hashtag MAFS, hashtag married at first sight. Is this even legal? Dr. Viviana, shut the child. I'm finna get ready to get mad. finna get ready to cuss. Ma'am, what are you talking about? In response to our many tweets? Oh, okay. So now I see that I must be present to tweet on Wednesday night. And I don't want to do that, but I have to say something. I'm gonna have to speak my speech all over this, honey. As a matter of fact, I think I may make a video solely for this. I might need to make a video just for this. Because this needs to be addressed. Saying that Alyssa should be kicked off or sent home. I'd like to see any of you legally for girl, not you trying to get an attitude with us and trying to threaten us to see what we gonna do if we gonna look if we but girl, if you don't go to hell respectfully. Child, let's continue, honey. That done made me mad all over again. EB24601 said they should all be concerned about being liable for infliction of emotional distress. Absolutely. If I were Chris, I would sue the out of them. Child. And don't think he might not. Because on that after party, he was saying that some attorneys were involved. Now, she was trying to call her attorney to get out of it. So, Dr. Viviana, I like to see you make her legally stay in something that she wants to legally get out of. And so, for you trying to defend her ignorant behavior, what does that say about you? Girl, anyway, sit up there trying to defend an idiot. Child, ain't nobody got time for it. Girl, goodbye. Hey, Quinn. Erica Living Life said she won't even sit next to Chris. Snatched away. Exactly. I'm like, what? What are you talking? You know what? I'm about to put this up here so y'all can see it yourselves. Hold on. Not snatched away. Girl, shut the hell up. Okay. Here's some more tweets. Here's some more tweets. Thank you, girl, for sending me all these tweets. Dr. Viviana Coles, she says, did y'all hear Pastor Cal? Yes. We are aware of everything that is happening, and we are following their marriage closely. Okay. Do y'all work for the FBI, the CIA? What are you talking about? We're watching their marriage closely. No, get in there and dismantle the marriage. What you're watching closely is your ratings increase. What you're watching closely is him being belittled and berated every single Wednesday night. What you're watching is your loyal viewership decline. Because people who really love this show, now let me tell y'all something about Married at First Sight. There's only but so many shows that have a gigantic fan base. That would be Married at First Sight and The Bachelor and probably Big Brother. Those three, you either love those shows or you hate those shows. But their fan base, they're like the Beehive, baby. They are like Beyonce's people. Okay, they don't play. So the fact that you are saying, "Did y'all hear Pastor Cal?" We don't give a damn what Pastor Cal is saying, and we don't give a damn what you're saying, ma'am, because you guys are not helping him. Okay, so before you try to ask us if we paying attention, are y'all paying attention? Your own production staff told her, "Ma'am, it's Married at First Sight. It's not Single at First Sight. Do you want to piss or get off the pot?" So maybe you should pull that production to the side and have a talk with them. Hey, Amy. So then she goes on to say, okay, because someone said, due to the failure to act and provide restorative conversations between both parties, I am aware the contestants sign a waiver that run the risk of being incorrectly matched. I can't help but think, as clinical experts, you can ethically and morally stand by that code. Maybe. Dr. Viviana said, advice given on TV is very different than the work we do as professionals in our own practices. I do as much as I am. I can't see this because there's something right in front of it. Basically, she's saying she does all she can do, honey. She can't do no more. She said the participants are aware of their difficulties. Thank you for caring. Oh, baby, I can't stand Dr. Viviana, honey. I'm totally done with her. Oh, baby, I'm done with her. Y'all don't send me nothing else she got to say, baby. I'm completely done with her, baby. She done told her draws with me, as my grandma would say. Girl, what? Thank you for your concern. So wait a minute, because wait a minute, it goes on. So she goes, wait a minute, child. This is some foolishness. Not through the honeymoon. Her gaslighting abuse started right after the wedding and all through the honeymoon. Where were you all? This lady said, home. Oh, baby. Oh, yes, I have to make a video about this because, and I'm going to title it, honey, and I might not be able to monetize it, but I still need to say something about it. I'm going to title it, They Don't Give a Damn. Like, like really, you don't care about these people. So then she goes, curious. For those saying that Chris is broken, what do you see that makes you think Chris is broken? What makes you say that? He's not broken. Chris said on the after party that he has a hard time ending things. He has a hard time letting go. Thank you so much for the super chat. Let this man leave with no penalty. It's either tolerate this mental and emotional abuse or pay them 50K to get out. This is a mess. And as I would say, this is a fool. Okay. Coco said Dr. Viviana's contribution equals the gowns, the beautiful gowns. That's it. That's all. Okay, wait a minute, y'all, because it's some more. Hold on, let me read it to you. So Derek Elliott said, "You can't tell me that there isn't strong pressure to cast types. I know that's right, honey. The villain, the sweet one, etc. It just makes for good TV. And also, production has way more to do with every aspect than it seems, even selection. They are definitely typecasting because this has been formula since season 12. There has been an extreme villain. Like it's not one end of the spectrum. It's like it's extreme. So, last season, who would be the extreme villain on that season? Probably Johnny. You know what, J Dub? I'm with you. J Dub said, bill me the 50K. Honey, put it on my credit. Okay. It ain't gonna get paid, just like them student loans ain't gonna get paid. And that's that on that. What y'all gonna do? Lock me up? I wish you would, honey. Like you told us. I wish you would try to force me to stay here and be under emotional distress. I'll shut this whole operation down. Girl, goodbye. Child, these people are really nuts. Child, y'all done got me riled up because I tried to forget about her tweets, child. I really did. Oh, honey. Like I said, put it on my credit, honey. Be the infinity. Ever since Luke and Kate, it's been getting worse. It's been getting progressively worse. And right now, they just don't care, honey. They are doing whatever they feel like. Marcel said, this show should be dead. I do not see how it can continue like this going forward. It really should. They should wrap it up. Like they really should. Ciante said, I missed that first season of MAFS. It was really about love back then. It sure was. And that's before these group honeymoon trips and all that. Child, this is just, oh. Okay. Ileana said, I couldn't believe Jasmina was backing her. I get, Ileana, girl, I'm so happy you transitioned me into this. I get it was uncomfortable, but how many more times was she going to keep avoiding the damn conversation? Ileana, I made a rant. Okay, I ain't gonna tell y'all what the rant said, honey. It's over on Patreon. But if you are on Patreon, honey, you already know I made a before bedtime rant, honey, and I went off because, in my opinion, birds of a feather flock together. I did not appreciate Jasmina interjecting and saying to Chris, I already spoke to her, and she said that she would have a conversation with you and answer everyone. Who the hell are you? That's what I want. That's what I was saying to my screen. Now, who the hell are you? Huh? Why don't you focus that energy on talking to Michael? He doesn't even seem to know that you have teeth, honey. He says you never smile. Okay. I understand it is uncomfortable for them to have a conversation right now, but why don't you just sit there and eat your salmon, sweetheart? Because what you don't understand is Chris is the one that has to endure this. So, in order for him to get an answer, he has to back her into a corner and make her talk. Girl, I was so mad. I was like, girl, shut the hell up. Like, I was very mad, y'all. I was really pissed because it was like, Chris was really bearing his soul and he just wanted an answer. Like, are you in or are you out? And see, Chris ain't stupid either. Okay, because he ain't fooling me. He's very strategic. What Phil is doing, Phil, I saw your super chat and that made me say that. What Chris is doing is he's allowing her to say, I pull out first. So therefore, in thus and such, he off the hook. And that's how you think. He's using his thinker. But see, this little brat, she's trying to make him aggressive so that they can be like, oh, it's probably, it has a danger factor to it. So let's just get her out of it. Absolutely not. Child, please. Feel good. Thank you for the super chat. It wasn't just Jasmina. It was Thick Wig as well. Listen, let me tell you something, Phil. The only reason why I'm giving Katina grace is because in that moment, when they were sitting there on that beach, Jasmina didn't say nothing. And as I stated in my rant over on Patreon, I know exactly why she ain't say nothing, but I'm gonna keep that to myself. Jasmina didn't say not one word, but Katina did try to get this girl to see the error of her ways. She was like, "Listen, don't you think maybe you're overthinking it, or maybe you didn't give him a chance? Like, what if you just didn't give him a chance? Like, what would happen, if you did this or you did that?" And I'm not saying this. She was really being vocal. But Jasmina was just sitting there like, "I don't blame you, girl. I really don't. I'm with you." Because my thing is, if you're silent, then that means you condone it. And, that's that on that. Sean said that it's J Dub. We need you to come to the front of the congregation and stop defending. Yes, baby, Jasmine. He gonna defend. Hey, Kirby. He gonna defend Jasmina to the ground. J Dub, you might be wrong on this one. Like I was wrong on Zach last season. Now I'm gonna take that L, okay? Because I can't always get him right. Zach had me fooled, okay? Him and that codependent dog. But Jasmina is giving something. And I know you hate to admit it. And you know what I'm thinking? It's the pretty girl privilege. People see her and she's pretty, so it's cool. No, absolutely not. Like, Y'all, hold on 2 seconds. Okay, y'all, I'm back. I had to take a sip of hot tea, honey. I'm trying to get my throat together. Jeremy said Jasmina has a very stank aura about herself. She has armpit energy, very musty. Jeremy. I love when Jeremy come through and say what he gonna say. Yes, Jeremy. It's giving musk, honey. Ooh, honey. If that ain't the damn truth. And I ain't smelled the stench at first. I was like, Jasmine, all right. She a pretty girl. She had a sense of humor. She like Marvel. She likes to watch TV like me, lay in bed all night and watch TV like me. We got a lot in common. But somebody said in the comments today, because y'all know I be reading all the comments and whatnot. Well, trying to get to everything because I put multiple videos out all at once. So it's hard to comment on everyone. But somebody said, and this was a very great observation. If you in the chat, honey, please say it was you. They said that, have you noticed that Jasmina has not looked at Michael once since they've been alone? She does not like Michael like that. Every time they're having a conversation, she's looking down, she's looking through, she's looking over, under, or around. She's not into it like that. Thank you so much, Marcel, for the super chat. Oh, that's so generous. Thank you so much. Sean said we were both wrong about Zach Misha. I got roasted for that fool. Exactly. Child had me defending him because Michaela was a little off. Child, everybody was crazy. Everybody. Maurice said, right, that pretty girl privilege, indeed. Wait a minute, how they gonna take away your child? The comments is hating. Your comment just disappeared into thin air. Did you take it away? Child, they hating. Ash P said, you should try Love on Stage from Kev on Stage and his wife, Melissa. It's amazing and really about finding love in the Black community. I've heard about that. It was you. Was it Omar? Omar, quit playing because you be Omar, Omar, I'm not about to play with you. Oh, Lord. I don't think it was you, Omar, because I would have remembered your name. Don't play. Thank you so much for the super chat, KK Films LLC. Alyssa is mean to Chris because if she's nice, she will give him the idea that there's a chance. She doesn't want him to think that. That's what I said too. I felt that. I said that I think it was last review or last live or something, that she doesn't want to give him any inkling that, God forbid, you know, she might like him in any way. But still, you can be nice to him. Like, come on. Mo said, we have to remember Jasmina is used to long distance relationships, which is a red flag, honey. And we ain't talked about it yet. She mad at him because he had a potential female roommate. But girl, have you ever lived with a man if all of them were out of state? I'm confused as to how it's going. I really am. Mari Cat said, Jasmina really doesn't smile. Even if she's not into him, at least enjoy the vacation and have fun. She enjoyed it for like a split second. Like when he dipped his head down in that water, honey, I guess she thought he was going to float away, honey. I don't know. All I know is, you know, she don't be smiling and she don't be saying nothing. And she ain't been right since whatever conversation they had, and she didn't really like it. And that's just, she's been off of him ever since. And I understand, you don't tolerate disrespect. I understand that sometimes it's hard for people to come back because you hold grudges. I understand. But the fact that you like Alyssa is just the reason why I'm done. Child, I ain't even finna go around and about in a circle, honey. The fact that you like Alyssa says it all. And Dr. Viviana, you too, girl. You and your pretty dresses. Child, y'all can kick rocks as well. Coco said, I'm giving Jasmine a grace. She's on edge from the fight with Michael. She doesn't know what he's about to come with, and I get that. Yeah, Coco, but he's trying though. It's not like he has a chip on his shoulder after that fight and he's not trying. He was trying to lighten the mood. He was trying to say, like, he was trying. I don't know. I don't know. Thank you, Marsha, for the generous super chat. Hey, girl. Hey, thank you for that super sticker. Okay, wait a minute, y'all. Maurice said, I think Jasmina is finding every little thing to be mad at, to hold it against Michael and use that as a reason to not commit. Ultimately, what it's going to boil down to is whatever his sister said. She has not let that go since she heard it. She's just like, I just can't let it go. And I feel like they're actually one and the same, because if you're always in your head about every little thing that happens and you can't seem to let it go, that's negativity. Like, if you're so positive, why don't you just get through it and I'm not saying just get over it, okay? Because I know it takes me a while to get over things that I feel have really hurt me. So I ain't gonna even sit here and lie to y'all and be like, I'm just the next day, hey, no, I'm not. Okay, it takes me a while to shake back. I understand that. But I'm not gonna let it dwell in my head for days. And it seems like she ain't call Miss No Nonsense for nothing. I'm just saying, honey. I'm just saying. Hold on, I got y'all comments scrolling over here on the TV, on the computer, and on the desktop, child. It's comments everywhere. Because I want to make sure I see more than just the same people all the time, because I feel like that's been a problem. Mari Cat said the men are more honest about their relationship issues when they get together than the women are this season. I've noticed that too. Especially when they all got around together when they had that when they went on the boat. I appreciate all the men just sitting around talking about how they handled things. I thought that was cool. Jay Sutter said, Alyssa and Jasmina have the same tactic. Let's blame what their family said to get out of the relationship. They probably collaborated on it. Jay Sutter, are you me or am I you? I'm just trying to figure it out, honey. If that ain't a me, child, listen. Nakia, thank you so much for the super chat. I feel bad for Chris and all, but when he had his legs crossed all tight like that, all I think I all I could think of was let them balls breathe, bruh. When he had his legs crossed, when? Child, she put him down so much, honey. I don't even think I noticed his legs being crossed. All I noticed was when he put that equipment on to go scuba diving or snorkeling, scuba in, or whatever the hell he was doing, child. Because y'all know Chris gonna get he gonna have a unique sport or excursion if he don't do nothing else. It's J Dub said, Jasmina, just work through Mike's lifetime of trauma on your honeymoon. J-Dub, shut it. Nobody is telling her to work through the trauma on the honeymoon. We're telling this crazy heifer to enjoy the honeymoon. We'll work on the trauma when we get back to the shared apartment. That's when real life starts, and baby, that's when it all falls apart. Now, y'all all know that's when it's gonna really get real. We're just telling her to enjoy it. She don't even smile. Rennie said, I think Jasmine is a Scorpio and they do not let in, baby. I know. My mom, my sister, and that ex. Okay. Child, I know they don't let nothing go. And that's that on that. Virgos too. We'll hold on to something in a minute too. Honey, oof. It was hell up in this house. Okay. I'm mad. He mad. We ain't letting nothing go. Marcel, thank you for the super sticker. Veronica said, Jasmina truly does not like little Mike. I wish y'all stop. I wish y'all stop. Because see, this is y'all fault. This is y'all fault because I be laughing so hard at y'all's comments. And then the new people come and they be like, girl, why are you cackling on this live? Jasmina truly does not like little Mike. So no matter what he does or says, she is not going to accept it. Absolutely. I feel that way too, Veronica. No matter what he does, nothing can be fixed. Hey, Light and Airy. She said Jasmina was the real dark cloud. She ain't smiled since the wedding. at all. But then when they got together on the beach with the other melanated couple, she said that she understands why the experts match them because everything about them is the same. I was like, okay, now I'm confused. I really am. I am really confused. I don't know what's what. Child said day one, Jasmina was, hold on, the comment, here we go. Day one, Jasmina was relieved Michael seemed normal and that he liked her, but he's not her type. After that, his personality got on her nerves and she was meh, looks and a sad sack. Oh, no, ma'am. y'all know I love oh, no, ma'am. Oh, oh, child. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Boy, y'all be breaking it the hell down, don't y'all? Because that's true. She was like, baby, you three strikes and you out, honey. And you got aggressive when we were having an argument. You little. Your sister said you were a Debbie Downer, which I already told y'all that right off the bat. And you get aggressive? Oh, honey, nah. I'll go back to dating overseas, child. No, thank you. Love J said, Dr. Blue Dress, how you gonna defend Alyssa? You didn't have that same energy for Chris season 12. Hmm. We sure need to be giving a side out of that. As for Jasmina, I'ma say it. She didn't say nothing because she not attracted to Michael, allegedly. Baby, let's leave that there for a minute. I'm gonna read y'all's comments. Kendall said she's trying to paint him as a villain. She is. Felicia Jones said, sad sack. My mama says that all the time. J Dub said, I'm not surprised y'all downplaying little Mike mistreating her on their honeymoon. Listen, let me tell you something about that comment, J Dub. The reason why I'm not saying anything about it is because I want to see the context. Because let me tell you something about these couples. They will blow something out of proportion, say it's something that it really ain't. If I ain't see it, I need to see it and I need to hear it. Run it back for me one time. Because in my mind, I'm just gonna keep it real with you. I feel like she don't like people that disagree with her. So I think maybe he was coming in hot, claiming she ignored him, and she really the hell didn't. I don't know if he just, I don't know what, whatever. But then they started talking, and he had a difference of opinion. And you know what I kept picturing in my mind when she said that he was talking to her crazy? I kept picturing the first like little mini argument that they had when she just started getting upset because he said, it's normal for people to get together and not know each other's boundaries and have an attitude or whatever it is he was saying. And she was like, no, I don't agree. I'm gonna take a bath. Like she just got mad, like real mad. Okay, y'all have a difference of opinion. Why y'all arguing about what are y'all talking about? Like, what are y'all arguing about right now? What are you talking about? I don't know. Miss Brown Sugar said, I agree with them. Jasmina and Michael's demeanor and responses to conflict are very similar. That may be part of the problem. Besides that, she don't want him. Child and don't. Okay, and that's that on that. Hey, Miss Barnes, thank you for becoming a new member. Just get to decision day and have at It's J Dubs there to sweep Jasmine off her feet, or just slide into her DMs now. Take a page from Brett. You can't slide into no DMs. J Dub is a happily married man, honey. He can't slide over there with Jasmina. Denise said Jasmina has a nice, nasty way with her about her, with her resting B face. She got RBF real bad. I know because I told y'all I suffer from RBF. It's nothing real. It's nothing wrong with me at any time. People are like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good. What's wrong with you?" They're like, "Oh, okay, girl." Because I mean, it was the look on your face. So I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm like, "No, I'm perfectly fine." When Tay Talk said, right, he said, well, we don't know each other's boundaries yet. And I thought she was cool. Then she was like, let's agree to disagree. Thank you, Tay Talk. Like she just got mad. And I was like, okay, what did I miss? Why is she so mad? Okay, all right. All right, moving on from Jasmina and Michael, because from some kind of way, because y'all know we have like organized chaos over here on these lives. And baby, I'm here for it. Because I can roll with organized chaos. I ain't gotta have no blueprint. It's fine. Zoe said, no one is saying Michael is 100% right, but Jasmina is cold and just bidding her time. Yes, Zoe. Hey, Zoe. I haven't seen you in a long time. You're absolutely right. Like, child, she just holding her spot. She is very aware of the cameras. I'm going to say that because she ain't a fool. Okay. Now, she's not Alyssa. Alyssa cannot regulate her emotions. So she just loses her mind. But yeah, For Jasmina, she like, girl, the cameras are rolling, honey. Oh, Michael, I can't. I know exactly why they matched us. Give me a kiss, child, please. Ciante said, I can't wait for next week for them to get into the story about Michael's roommate. Cost of living boating must be high. Quite a few questionable living situations. Yes, Ciante, and this is what I was thinking. Something got to be wrong with Michael because, sir, if you told her you've never lived with a woman, but you had a female roommate, was this college? How did this work? Because that would mean that you've lived with a woman. So, okay, some lying is happening. So you got a little lying problem. And then she's pissed, rightfully so. I got to give her that if she's pissed that he lied about it. But my thing is this on the flip side, because I can see both sides of the coin. You didn't know him. You literally signed up to be marrying a stranger. So whatever you get is what you get. JB said, is Alyssa homeless? A question I got to know. That's what I'm wondering. But you know what? I don't even think that's it. I thought about that, JB. This is what I think it is. What I think it is that Alyssa wants to go through the experience so that she can be on TV for a longer time. She just wants to be on TV. She wants to be an influencer. She wants to be a poppin' Instagram, IG girl that takes pictures with, face products and people will buy it because Alyssa said so. That's what Alyssa want to be. I just want to like, I really want to go through this experience and, you know, what if they say they want to come over and I'm not even there for them to come over? Okay, girl. And then on top of that, when Chris said to her, "Well, looks like you have a tough decision to make." No, you're not understanding what I'm saying. What I'm saying is I want you to go and I want to stay. We both want to go through the experience. Girl, please. You want to be seen. That's why she keeps talking about if I come off looking bad on this show, I'm going to be pissed. Because we all know that it's easy for you to get a blue check on Instagram these days. Honey, just get over 100,000 followers, and that's 100,000 people that hate you or love you. And they will verify you on Instagram. I'm just saying. So I feel like that's what she's trying to get, and she ain't fooling me. Honey, Future said, I think he thought she meant lived with a female partner, not just any old woman. Oh, okay, I can see that. I can see that. Grace Bay said, I want to see Jasmine on after party to see her demeanor. She was on there on the very first after party, and she was being so stank to Lindsay in defense of Alyssa. And at first I was like, you know what? Maybe she doing that because we don't really know Alyssa. Because you know how, we start taking up for one person and then we're not really paying attention. Then next thing you know, that person turns out to be totally different. So I was thinking maybe that would be the case with Alyssa. And I'm like, okay, Jasmina seemed cool. So why would she defend Alyssa if Alyssa didn't have a redeeming quality? Yeah, I was wrong, child. Absolutely not. Samantha said, Alyssa needs to go into hiding. America hates you if you didn't know. Baby, they can't stand her. Oh, they can't stand her. She know it. Laya said, at Omar, I thought I was the only one that peeped that. What y'all peeped? Omar, what you peeped? Max Mello, hey Max. I feel Alyssa has gotten less attractive as of after the wedding because at first, yeah, you know what? When she was first introduced to us, when she was sitting there and didn't know her friend's birthday was the same week she was going to get married at first sight, I was like, oh, she's cute. I remember saying that out loud. Then as the episodes progressed, and it's like, I don't know, she started morphing into somebody else. Lawrence Bullock said, birds of a feather. And that's that on that, Lawrence. That's all I got to say about that. Or you got to say about that, and they ain't fooling you. Lady J said, did y'all notice the long moment of silence when Alyssa could speak on Chris and her values when Chris asked her the question? Yes, I did. I noticed that. But according to Dr. Viviana, we don't need to be telling Alyssa she needs to leave and she needs to do this and she needs to do that. How dare we? How dare we be viewers and be enthralled in a show that takes up 2 hours of our lives on a random Wednesday night, followed by another hour of so-and-so of whatever show this is, adopting the people or whatever the people being doing or whatever. Then we have to wait and come back with the after party. That's an hour long. How dare we? How dare we get invested? Dr. Viviana, girl, shut up. Deborah said, I don't believe Jasmina's version totally. Deborah, We have never seen him out of pocket towards her. She is capable of lying. His demeanor has always been calm thus far. That's why I said I think she just don't like him disagreeing with her. Zamiria said, Math said, oh, you gonna make us have to pay extra money for your room on the wedding night and for this trip? We got something for you. Shady production. You ain't lying. Kwame, we touched on the bed bugs. That was the very first thing we talked about. We talked about the bed bugs biting first, honey. And that's what I'm going to tell y'all at the end of this live. Night, night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. CC Tashe said, Katina also said on the after party that Alyssa was really a nice person and it's a shame that can't be seen on TV. Oh, okay. So Katina and her 700% density wig is crazy as well. Noted. Child, because it ain't nothing nice about her. Girl, goodbye. MJL 2003 said, I don't like how y'all keep comparing Alyssa and Jasmina. They're not the same. I see it differently, but everybody has a difference of opinion. They're not the same, but they have some of the same qualities. I'm just going to say it like that, as nice as I can say it. Hey, Crystal. I'm just going to say it like that. They do have some of the same qualities. And, somebody said in the comments, I can't remember who it was, that as a former mean girl, they know a mean girl when they see a mean girl. And that would be Alyssa. And that would be Jasmine. Omar said, at Miss Misha, what I was saying was Jasmine and Alyssa are the same person, but she saw Alyssa was being the villain, so she won't be painted that way. And if they get rid of Alyssa, somebody else's problems are going to be magnified. Oh, but this is what I want to say to y'all. Speaking of magnified, for all the people who kept on telling me, Steve he's going to be a freelancer. He's going to make $1 million on the beach. You watch. He has a 401k. He's the heir to a throne or whatever people were saying, child. Did y'all see on that preview where Noy was crying, saying that she doesn't want her kids to worry about money? Because she thinking what we all thinking. And she knows her husband because she's married to him. He is not going in the direction that a husband should go to provide for a family, sitting up here talking about 2 and a possible kid. I don't care how many books you got. The bottom line is you're going to have to work. Steve, you're going to have to work, honey. Tammy Talk said Alyssa's behavior is just overshadowing everyone else's. Exactly. Zoe said they're pretty similar. Jasmina is just pretending to give Michael a chance as opposed to Alyssa acting a donkey. I think so too, Zoe. I really do. Thank you so much, Phil, for the super chat. Can't trust no thick wig. Goodbye, Phil. Goodbye. Goodbye. Every time I try to give you a chance, here you come. Oh my goodness. Y'all crazy. You can't though. It's giving untrustworthy, okay? Especially when you don't take it off at night, child. And then Elijah one thinking she waking up smelling like roses, child. She done been in there brushing her teeth for 16 hours before he wake up. Oh, child, y'all a mess. Brenda said, can you just imagine what Alyssa's employers will be thinking when they watch? Where does she work, Brenda? I was thinking about that. I said, where does Alyssa even work? Is she employed? Because clearly she ain't got no place to lay her head down. Okay. Like I said, she need to ask Steve for one of his tents. And, she did like that lion tattoo. Now, no, I ain't saying nothing, but, they do swap spouses if things don't work out. And maybe Alyssa can go sleep on the beach with Steve in his tent, child. Because the way this is going, it's a whole food. Do y'all hear me? B. Dot said she is a social media consultant or something. Oh, yeah, for the construction company. Honey, that sounds like a made up lie, too. Why does a social media company need you to do either you're going to build the house with the dirt and the rocks or whatever you're going to do, honey? Child, please. That's a whole made up job, child. She probably worked for somebody in her family because she doesn't seem like she's ever worked a day in her life. Can y'all imagine her at the Chick-fil-A when you pull up asking for your spicy chicken sandwich with extra pickles? Child, she ain't going to even hit you with a my pleasure. Goodbye. Child, goodbye and good day. Hey, Wire Bandit. I ain't seen you in a while either. Alyssa seems like she wants the apartment so bad so she can creep over to Noy's husband, baby. And that's that on that. Honey, I already had Noy in her feelings. Don't do little Noy like that. Noy in love, honey. It was 72 hours later. Noy said, I love you. Oh, oh, I need you. Oh, baby, I love. Baby, Noy said she in love. Oh my goodness. Noy said LOVE, honey. Oh, baby, that was funny to me. I said, Noy, Noy Moy, you're in love already? Say it ain't so, Noy. Oh, child, it's a whole fool. It's a sin and a shame, child. I cannot. I cannot. Hold on. Alyssa and her cheap fashions are homeless. Child ain't got a place to lay or a pot to piss in. Child ain't got a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. Do you hear me? Hey, Tommy said, Alyssa like Tommy. She ain't got no job or is a very basic job that requires no skill. I'm so mad they casted Steve and his tail don't have a job. Yes. And I know we want to give Steve a job, and I'm waiting on Steve to get to the shared apartment so I can see what he gonna do between the hours of 8 and 5. Okay. And he ain't got to do what everybody else do. Child, he ain't got to do that. Cause I'm gonna tell you something. I'm about to be a part of the great resignation myself. Okay. And then y'all gonna be like, oh, child, I'm so tired of her posting these videos. Girl, we get it. You're a full-time content creator. Please, girl, goodbye. But so I understand. But at the same time, I have a plan. Okay. I have a plan of action and I got a savings. I am not gonna just take me and my baby and go sleep under 610's freeway. I'm not just not gonna do that. Like, he ain't got no plan. Talking about two and a possible. I ain't gonna never forget that. Sean said, see my comment about Alyssa's job. Wait a minute, what? Oh, okay, wait. Sean said, Alyssa helps rescue animals. She complained that people were sending hate messages to block dog adoptions. Well, that's not what she said on that when we got to know her. She said that she was a social media consultant for a construction company. Because I remember vividly saying in my review, why does the construction company need you? Of all people. Like, I mean, if we see them building, if you build it, they will come. Is that what the saying is? Like, we don't need Alyssa. I ain't never went to no social media to find no construction company. Girl, goodbye. Coco said, y'all need to hold up on my Steve. He got big bank energy. I feel it in my spirit. Coco. Coco said, that is enough, honey. She said that is enough. Child, if y'all don't leave her man alone. I like Steve. Let me tell you something. Steve might ain't got no job or nothing. And he ain't trying to work, child, and got zero direction and can't be bothered to ever get up before the sun comes up at noon. And he gonna just wander the beach and put his feet in the sand all day while Noy goes out to make a living for them in that tiny little bittle apartment. But something about Steve I like. He's very sweet. I can tell that he's a good person. He treats Noy with respect, and he's very, how do I put it? He's very careful in the way that he speaks to her about her feelings, especially knowing that she halfway in love with him. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like I like that. Keisha said, did we talk about them bed bugs and cats yet? Oh, yes, child. We talked about it in the beginning. Okay, child, let's switch from who we talking about? Let's go to Katina and Elijah one. Y'all protecting Steve on Black History Month? Jada, absolutely not, honey. I told him he wasn't gonna work, but they want to come for me. Sean, Sean, defend me in the comments real quick because J-Dub is getting out of control. Sean, because I straight up said that Steve ain't gonna work and don't want to work. And they was trying to bring me down, J-Dub. They was like, Steve is gonna work. He's gonna be a freelancer. You wait and see. I'm like, okay, he could be a freelancer, but Steve don't got no job. And Noy is worried about Steve not having no job. That's just the bottom line. That's that on that. Phil, thank you for the super chat. We're not defending Steve, but clowned Gil, who had a good government job. Nah, keep that same smoke up. Y'all, wait, what you say? Y'all ain't marrying a man with no job and ain't. And I ain't sleeping in no tent. And just like Noy said, I don't like the beach like that. I want to wash my whatnots. And I want to wash them. He was like, well, they have that. I don't want that. I want to go into a restroom in a place that no one else is standing next to me that I didn't wake up with yesterday. I don't like that. Mm-mm. Absolutely not. All right, so we going on over to Elijah One and Katina. Brenda said, "Oh, showed some heart when he spoke about Chris's situation. I was impressed. Me too, Brenda. I really was. I said, you know what? Elijah One has empathy, and that made me look at him a little bit differently. And also one after party too, when he called Alyssa out and said that what she was saying was some straight BS. He was like, that's some BS. Okay, I know she's saying that, but mm-mm. But what kind of threw me off with Elijah One though was when he said that Chris stating his feelings was the most profound thing he has ever heard. It was powerful. I said, what is happening? I was so confused. I said, "That is powerful." What exactly is powerful about that? Because okay, maybe I wasn't present when the powerful statements were said, but for me, I feel like Chris was just trying to vent his frustrations, and he was happy to have people surrounding him that he felt free enough to say what he had to say. Because he was not speaking his speech, he was keeping it quiet. He wasn't letting anybody know that there were any problems between the two of them. But then eventually, he just had to go ahead and say what he had to say. B. Dot said Elijah One hasn't been the villain I thought he was gonna be, even though he's extra AF. Well, we ain't got to the shared apartment yet, B. Dot. That's when the real happens. Cause see, he in La La Land right now. Child, he got them complimentary roses and everything. So we ain't really got into it yet. We shall see. Audrey, thank you so much for the super chat. They call Gil a dusty for 18 weeks straight. KTSE. I never call Gil a dusty. I don't even like that word. Where that come from? A dusty. I know I have heard people call him that now. I ain't gonna lie to you. But that never came out of my mouth. What I felt like Gil was doing is he didn't have any he didn't want Mirla to aspire to more because he didn't want more. I ain't say he never had, but I said he didn't want to aspire to have more. Like, please don't count my bank account, child. We both working. You got your money in the Swiss Alps. So please leave me alone. Child, let me buy these red bottoms in peace. Thank you so much, honey. I went to college and whatnot, so I'd be able to get what I wanted to get. And that's that on that. But I totally feel you, Audrey. They sure were saying that, honey, calling him a dusty. Dusty disgusts me. Hold on. Let me see. I passed up a comment. I just want to make sure I get everybody. Oh, Kwame said, I think O wants Katina to lay hands on him. He want her to be upset so bad. I think he's trying to find fault in her. She is really trying. Y'all know I give Katina a hard time. And you know I make fun of her wig, child, because it is very heavy. But once she thin that wig out, child, and get home and get herself together, I like Katina's spirit. She kind of got her head in the cloud a little bit. Child, it be seeming like it's air between her ears and whatnot. But Katina is really trying in this marriage. She is doing everything that she thinks Elijah One wants her to do, and she is trying not to snap while doing it. Because first of all, she already pissed because she only packed one wig, and it's hot outside. Okay, that hair is on her neck. That horse, she's underneath this big old horse. She's afraid. Okay, and Elijah One is pushing her because he thinks it's funny. What I need him to understand is this: if she gets bucked off that horse, do you understand what type of like it could really hurt her? Like why would you think that that's cute for you to just keep on going as fast as possible when she's telling you like that could cause some really bad injuries? Why are you acting like that's not possible? Well, I'm going to push you. I'm just going to continue to push you. Why are you doing that? For what? Thank you, Summer. Injuries, honey. Child injuries. I told y'all I'm tired. Thank you so much, Summer, for having my back. Why don't you understand that? I don't get it. I didn't like that at all. And then when she got ready to cuss his ass out, then all of a sudden he wants to slow down and have a seat. Have a seat. Let's talk. So what did you think about riding the horse? I thought that I didn't like that because you didn't treat me with respect when I asked you to stop. Let me tell you something about me. If I'm very, very afraid of something and you continue on, I will have an attitude with you like no other. I can't stand for people to not understand that I am frightened. Like, come on. Tatiana said, because O is slow. That's why. He does get that child. Just as slow as the day is long, honey. MJL 2003 said, I feel like Elijah One is a way toned down season 12 Chris. You think so? I don't see now. Chris was a wait a minute, let me think about it. Yeah, I could kind of see that. Stoney says that he has that up north energy. I can see that. And then when he said, what was the word that he said this week? And I said, I can hear that Boston just jumping out. He said sacrifices. She's already sacrificing. I said, oh my God, say it again. I love accents. I want him to say sacrificing over and over, child. That was the highlight of the episode for me. I'm like, oh, not sacrificing. Christina said, I didn't like that Michael called Elijah One an alpha male because I feel like that is code for toxic. Same here. And I'm just trying to figure out because this is the thing. He doesn't exude alpha female child, alpha male energy to me because I don't see Elijah one as a leader. And I feel like an alpha male can lead. He seems like he just like to play games and test people to see if he can get a rise out of them. It's giving ignorant. And I can't stand that he keeps doing it over and over. It's really getting on my nerves. Thank you, Laid by Niche, for the super chat. I was mad at her for being on that horse with that thin Fashion Nova outfit on. Girl, wasn't it thin? It was so paper thin. I said, oh, baby, that's the only thing she had that was long. She didn't want her little legs out. Oh, child. Summer said, I don't like O. He's starting to grow on me a little bit. It's like sometimes he get on my nerves, but then sometimes he bring it back. But I think he gonna get on my nerves in that shared apartment because when he was talking to her about she's a wife and you're my wife, I don't know what the context was, but I do feel like he about to get on my nervous system. I really do. Alicia said, I loved when you called him Mr. T. That is the perfect nickname for him. Child, yes, and I pity the fool that married him. And that would be Katina and her wig, honey, because it was a whole fool. I'm like, sir, you and your mohawk, please, okay? Pushing people and you don't even know how to ride a horse. It would be different if he was a pro at riding the horse. We're both learning. This is our first experience. So why are you pushing me like this? Go away. Elijah one is pretend alpha male. Exactly. He is what he read in textbooks and alpha male's supposed to look like. Exactly. Doing all that crying and lying. Child, She was giving TT. Felicia, ain't that the truth? Thank you for the super chat. Thanks for replying to my comment. Absolutely, Christina. Or Christiana. I want to make sure I say your name right. Cheryl said, if he keeps pushing Katina, he might lose her. Elijah one needs to be careful. Yeah, because she seemed like she'll just take so much and internalize it and not saying anything, and then all of a sudden explode. I can see that happening. But like I said in my review, I hope that she does not lose her identity because the fact that she wanted to go to the beach and he wanted to go to the gym, and she was like, let me just go to the beach. Let me just go to the gym. That's cool. And he pushed her that day. She was a little bit excited about horseback riding, but she was also nervous and scared. And instead of him saying, okay, I understand, he continued to push. Call to Truth said, oh, seems abusive. You think so? Tay Tay said, you missed my super chat, Misha. Did I? Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me go back up. I don't see it. And I don't see any of them, as a matter of fact. Child stuff disappearing into thin air. Alyssa, let me find out, child. You messing with my lives, honey. Because you know Chris used to be messing with my lives. Tink Tink said, I'm so sorry I did not see your super chat, but thank you so much for your super chat. Can you please repost the comment so that I can respond to it? Hey, Christina. Tink Tink said, Katina is taking a lot right now. She better get him together or she'll continue to be a pushover. Exactly. And he will continue to try to groom her into the wife that he wants her to be. Because you know that's what his family and friends said. Oh, speaking, see, J Dub said the same thing. Isaac is molding Katina. Absolutely, J Dub. I absolutely agree. Yes, Mr. T is much better because I keep thinking y'all talking about me. No, we're talking about old Isaac. Somebody asked in the comments, who's Isaac? Why do you keep saying that? I'm like, oh, girl, honey, you got to go back and watch the first episode. Isaac is Elijah. Vonnie said, O is doing exactly what F boys do, pretending to be perfect. And as soon as she's deep in, he's going to change. I'm just going to pause for the cause because if I tell you I haven't dated so many of them, baby promising me the moon and the stars above. And then all of a sudden, as soon as they get me and I get comfortable and I lay my wig down, which is probably why Katina taking it slow. She ain't stupid and he ain't fooling her. Okay, see, we think Katina don't know no better. But she's actually doing the right thing by not taking that wig off. Because once you take that wig off, he got you. That's pretty much how it goes. And you are absolutely right. Once they get you, then everything changes. Lizzie said, oh, should have compromised with Katina as far as the beach and working out. I may be a little selfish and controlling. He should have compromised because she's doing literally everything that he wants to do and none of what she wants to do. And that's not cool. Hey, Thomas said, he seems really basic. Oh my goodness. Hey, Sunshine and Flowers. Thank you for the super chat. Elijah Wan is the life coach you get off Groupon. Don't nobody want him exactly, and don't nobody want you as my life coach. We didn't recruit you. Like, get out of here. Hold on. Egyptian Queen said, Misha, I need to hire you as my wig consultant. Honey, I'm gonna get you as natural as possible, baby. They ain't gonna be able to tell. Do you hear me? They're gonna be like, girl, is that your hair? No, it's a wig. I be doing that all the time. People like, is that your hair? I'm like, no, it's actually a wig, child. It's a good old wig. Dayana said, Katina may be the female Isaac. She sees through Isaac. They do have a lot of things in common. They used to be in that nightlife and all of that. But I think she's a lot more subdued than he is. But I do think that she has the energy to get you together. I don't underestimate her in that regard. Y'all saw how she jumped fly on Lindsay. Elijah want playing all them games. This ain't what he want. He better go on. Did we talk about Alyssa yet? Because that one there incites violence in me. Yes, Christina, we did. We talked about her, child. Ooh, as hard as it was. Stoney said, no, he does seem like the type to do the old switcheroo. He sure does. He's just waiting to get back to Boston. Once he gets back, we're gonna really see how he is. That's what I think. Kwame said, what if Mike was supposed to be for Katina and Elijah one for Jasmina? Maybe they got the personal trainers wrong. Oh, but you know what? If Elijah one was with Jasmina, and you know what? Okay, now I know this don't make no sense, child. Y'all probably like, okay, Misha, now that's enough. But when they were on that double date, I was trying to see how Elijah one was going to look at Jasmina because Jasmina is a pretty girl, and I want to see if his eyes were going to wander over that way. I don't know if it was just me. Can anybody else relate, honey? Because I sure was. I was looking like, let me see what's gonna go on this double date. But he was respectful. He didn't really look. So I was like, okay, honey, because I was sure watching. I was like, let me see if he gonna look. When Tay talk, you absolutely right. She said Jasmina would unalive. Oh, uh-huh. Okay, Omar, it ain't just me. Me too. I was looking. I said, let me see how he gonna respond to Jasmina. Because she's a pretty girl and she talking and whatnot. So I just wanted to see if that's. Lena said, I agree. He'll love bomb her into taking off her wig too soon. Don't do it, girl. Exactly. But you know what? I was proud of her because she said on the after party that, we was thinking that because he did those rose petals and she started crying and whatnot, that she had gave up the cookie. But honey, the cookie is still intact. Because she said they did not do it. They just watched TV and went to sleep. I was like, oh, okay. Well, honey, fool the hell out of us. Summer said, O gets worked up and talks to her as if it's her issue for feeling away, then proceeds to speak as if she needed to do what he wants her to do. Baby, you got to know I know what's best for you. He sure does. When she told him how she felt after being on that horse, he was like, well, you got to know I'm going to push you. Sir, she just said she wants you to know when to hold them and when to fold them. And you just came right back with, oh, okay. But I basically know what's best for you. Absolutely, Summer. I'm with you all the way. It don't make no sense. Me too, Misha. I wanted to see that double date chemistry too, see if anyone was giving eyes. Honey, I was watching. I said, let me look at this. I paid close attention to that scene. I ain't see nothing though. He passed. He passed. He didn't look at her like that. And Michael was just grinning and looking above the wig as well. So I was like, okay, Michael, you passed. And Elijah Wan, you passed. Honey, because I'm watching y'all. Lauren said, oh, reeks of immaturity. He sure does. He got a lot of growing to do. I don't know how old he is because I forgot, but he really does need to grow up. Sherry said, Michael's attentive. He was watching Katina's reaction as O was talking. He sure was. And another thing about I learned about Michael is that when he's with the guys or when he's with anyone, he's asking for advice on how to be better, how to do better, because he really wants to succeed at being married to her. Even when he brought her that coffee, he was like, okay, I know you like coffee, and eventually I'm going to get it right, but I'm just going to keep bringing you coffee until I get it right. She was like, I like coffee, but I don't like the kind of coffee you bring in. And then that's when she told him she likes caramel coffee with ice in it or something, whatever she told him. He was like, okay, got it. It's caramel coffee with this, this, and this. Like he was her assistant. I'm like, okay, girl, your husband is trying. like he's and it seems like a genuine try. Like it's not like he's not giving you anything. He's trying at least. Like, come on. Yeah, he wanted real bad child because he know he probably listen. I'm gonna keep that to myself. Child, look. He kind of giving me Chris, as in I ain't never seen a pretty girl like this before, honey. So let me make sure I do all I can do to keep this pretty girl, because I might not hit the jackpot twice, honey. I might not win the lottery twice. Okay, so I'm just making sure. A. Thomas said his behavior makes alike more sense. What happened? His behavior makes alike more sense. Makes a lot more sense. Oh, okay. Ileana said, I noticed that Michael is trying to get to know her. He wants to do good by her side from what it seems. Yeah, so far, that's what it seems. I mean, especially, he's trying to get out of that negative space. Because I told y'all, he gives me negative. He really gives me negative, and I don't really too much think she's all the way attracted to him, if we're really being real. So, yeah. J Dub said a husband is trying to force you to drink his coffee his way, then play dumb. He was not J Dub. That's a reach, J Dub. He was not trying to force her to drink the coffee his way. He brought her some coffee and it was black. And apparently, according to the conversation, he had brought her coffee several times and it hasn't been right. So he said, I'm gonna get it right one of these days. How do you like your coffee? And then she told him, and he said he was gonna do it that way. I don't think he was trying to force her to drink it. Eat the cake, anime. He was not iking her. Child, I'm not about to play with you, J Dub. Coco said, I've experienced it, so I know it when I see it. That's why he overanalyzes everything. They gonna see. Coco, you think the same? KO, off topic, but me sure. Girl, when is the ladies who list live chat? Cause baby. Oh no, I don't do lives for ladies who list, but I was editing my ladies who list review while I was about to get on this live. So as soon as we get off in 8 minutes, I'm gonna finish editing and then I'll put it out. Wait a minute, hold on. I'm seeing some. Hold on. I ain't got time to play those games. Thank you, Angel, for the super chat. Y'all think Michael is ugly? Laugh out loud. He has a nice body. Oh my God. So, ooh, honey. Mm, he's not my cup of tea, but I don't think anyone is ugly. But no, he's not my cup of tea. I mean, I wouldn't date, but that's just me. Felicia said, if she was attracted to him, she would look past it. But he ain't cute, so he gets no passes. Can't nobody. Oh, okay. Can't nobody unattractive convince me to do anything. Not nothing. There are 910 of you on this live. We're on this live for another 7 minutes because I still have another review to put out. I just want to mention this before we get off this live. I am going to review Love is Blind. I am. I'm getting started on watching it, but Love is Blind reviews will only be on Patreon and for members because it's like a show that has so many episodes all at once. So it's going to be a different thing than my normal reviews. So those reviews will be on Patreon and they will be for members. Okay. As far as ladies who list, I'm about to put that out as soon as we get off of the live. Thank you, KO, for the super sticker. Yeah, Shim Jim, I don't think so either. Shim Jim said, I don't think anyone on this season is ugly. I don't either. Phoenix said, thank you, Yo Yo, because I know I'm not the only one who saw that. Who saw what? What you see, Yo Yo? Light and Airy said, I don't care about height. I'm 5'2". So you don't care, child. But yes, okay. So back to what I was saying. I am going to put those reviews out. Also, I was gonna have a live for Ready to Love, but this episode didn't really give us much. So I don't really feel like we needed to discuss anything about it. It wasn't doing nothing. So, okay. Elaine said, darn, just getting on here. A friend knows Alyssa only through her rescue and was shocked on how she was coming off. I said, can't be a bad edit. Still hate that her. Oh, really? A friend says she can't see how she's coming off this way? Sure. Well, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Wait a minute. What is everybody seeing that Yo Yo is saying? Because I want to be nosy and I want to know too. Wait a minute, hold on. Omar said, I was watching Love is Blind first episode. It's weird though, going from Ready to Love, then Masked, then Love is Blind, all totally different. You know what my 6-year-old told me? And this really was like an aha moment. He said, Mommy, Love is Blind is kind of like Married at First Sight, but you just don't get to see each other, but they don't get to see each other, but they actually get to know each other because they get to actually talk to each other. But on Married at First Sight, they don't get to talk to each other, they just get thrown together. I said, baby, you better get me together. You better get me together at 6. Child, I was like, that is actually correct. Because Love is Blind is a lot like Married at First Sight. I was just tripping. I was like, boy, go to bed. Please stop showing me up and go to bed, honey. Go and go to sleep, honey. Please go to bed. But yeah, I think Love is Blind is gonna be good this season because I watched that first episode and that one with that short hair that says everybody thinks she looks like a boy. And that laugh of hers, honey. Ooh, that baby. Ooh, that laugh. I was like, oh my God. Ooh, child. Whoever you get, they're gonna have to put you on mute permanently. Okay. Oh, yo, yo. Yes, I did notice that. Oh, child. Baby. I noticed that at the child, I noticed it. Child, I tried not to say nothing. Oh, honey, I'm not about to let y'all get me caught up. I'm not about to play. Yes, Tink Tink. I said, baby, you done broke this all the way the hell down. I know I'm sleepy and whatnot, but he just came in here. He was like, Mommy, are you watching The Circle? And I said, No, I'm not watching The Circle. He said, Oh, okay. So does Netflix do all of the shows like they don't want people to see each other? I said, Why do you say that? He said, Because The Circle is kind of like Love is Blind, and Love is Blind is kind of like Married at First Sight. But the people get to see each other. I mean, get to know each other through Love is Blind, but they don't get to see each other. But then they get together. But you're still marrying a stranger, really. But then on Married at First Sight, you just get put with the stranger. I'm like, oh, child. Well, okay. And that's that on that. So let's go and go to sleep, honey. Everybody, lights out. Okay, wait a minute. What you say, stay tuned reviews? She does have a body like Peter Pan, but her personality is amazing. Who we talking about? Y'all talking about Love is Blind? Because I only got a chance to watch half of the first episode. Then I started my ghetto watch along for Ready to Love. But next time it ain't gonna be ghetto, y'all. I'ma have it together. Misty, thank you so much for the super chat. Shout out to your son being so insightful at 6. Let's get into it. Babe, I was totally shocked. I'm like, I ain't even put that together. I really didn't. I was like, not they really are gonna be married at first. Like, okay, they are strangers, but they're getting to know each other. And he was like, I think you should do that. Since you don't want anybody to know how you look and everything. I'm like, baby, let me tell you something. The cameras are still gonna be on me. So as soon as I start talking, I can't hide this voice. They're gonna be like, me, Misha, girl, you play all day. Like you play all day, honey. Oh my goodness. But yeah, Love is Blind is gonna be good this season. I really do think so. Hold on, let me post this in the chat for y'all, just in case you want to join. Okay. And also, there are some other fun things on Patreon. I really am trying to give my all over there. It's a little hard to navigate though, because it's different. It's not like YouTube. I wish they would make it a little bit more user friendly. That's all. Other than that, I love it. Because you can be unfiltered, honey. Speak your speech. You can say whatever you want to say. Hold on, not that, child. I left the R out of Patreon. I told y'all I'm sleepy. And tomorrow I'm going to be having a date with my son on Super Bowl Sunday. We're going to watch the game and then we're gonna watch. Well, I'm gonna watch Love is Blind and he's gonna go play his video game, child. But tomorrow is my off day. I'm so excited. That's why I'm trying to make sure I put out all my reviews and do everything I need to do today so that I can be off tomorrow. Even though, thank you, ATL Diva. Let me post this up here so y'all know that Patreon is actually worth it. Okay. Okay. I'm giving y'all story times over there because our live is now over. Okay. I sure did, Zoe. Said y'all, I'm sleepy. We have our lives up, our live like chats over there where we just talk about whatever. And then also, I'm doing story times over there. I'm doing a few other things that I won't disclose because you got to be a member of Patreon, honey, to get into it as we get into it. I'm also going to be doing Love is Blind over there. And it's just so convenient for me because I can literally speak to the patrons anytime I feel like it. It's not like where I have to edit it, make sure it renders, make sure it sounds good. Like I literally, it's like I'm talking to them on the phone. Like I'm basically like, okay, this has really pissed me off. Y'all tell me what y'all think. I got to go. Talk to y'all later. Like it's like that. And we really have a good time over there. We really do. But I just wish that hold on, y'all. I'm gonna get this link right before we get up off of here, okay? I just wish that it was a little more user friendly. But if you have the app, that makes it easier. So I'm told because you'll get all of the notifications and all that because it notifies you. It notifies you through your email. Sorry, y'all. My son was summoning me in the middle of me trying to finish up my live. Okay, yeah. So it notifies you via email, but if you have the app, then it's a lot more user friendly. I'm just saying. Elizabeth, thank you so much for the super chat. Misha, you are the best reviewer. Hear me at Lifetime. Honey, they can't stand it. Okay, they can't stand me. But it's fine. Because you know what? Don't want to be associated with not nothing that thinks that it is okay for Alyssa to treat Chris this way. Okay? Could care less. Nicole Williams said, "What's your next throwback review episode?" Oh, it is Married to Medicine when Toya and Mariah get in the fight near the pool, honey. I finished all my notes, but let me tell y'all what happened. Okay, so this is what happened. I had Ready to Love, I had Married at First Sight, I had Sisters, and I had a Ready to Love watch party. So I was like, okay, what am I going to do? I have the notes written, but I haven't recorded it. So I did Married at First Sight, but then I got tired. And so I just put that out, went on about my day. Then I had to put out Sisters because last week I didn't put out Sisters. So I was like, I cannot let them down. So I had to make sure I was on top of that. Throwback Thursday is new. So I was like, maybe I can just do it next Thursday. So I'm on top of it. I got it all planned out. Next week, all of my reviews will be out on time and on the date that they're supposed to be out. Woo, child. Because I'm trying to go between this and I'm trying to go between Patreon. And I really want to make sure that the people on Patreon are getting exactly what they pay for. I don't want them to be sitting, the rule of thumb on Patreon is that you do it, you post something at least twice a month. Child, I'll be posting every 5 minutes. I'm like, and so this is what happened to me today. And this is also how I feel about this. And so what y'all think about that? Y'all don't forget this. And so I want to do this. What y'all think about that? Because I just want to make sure if you pay for something, you get something that you're paying for. So that's why I'm really trying to get my all over there and my all over here and my all to my son and my all to my child. It's not enough alls. It's just really not. Any quick thoughts on the I Kind of People season finale? I didn't even get a chance to watch the finale. I didn't even get a chance to watch it. Thank you so much, Lawrence, for the super chat. Letitia, thank you for the super chat. I love your reviews. I wish you could go on MAFS so someone could properly read Alyssa. I'm ready to sign up just to do that, and I'm engaged. Child, she don't even deserve it, okay? I might have a special video like I did Chris just for Alyssa, honey. Since ain't nobody else gonna tell her, I tell her. But child, she sure need it. Y'all don't tell me, don't tell me. Don't tell me nothing. Like, don't tell me nothing about it. Thank you, Marsha. You so sweet. Thank you, A. Thomas, for the super sticker. Marsha said you definitely deliver on Patreon. Thank you so much. I'm trying, y'all. I'm telling y'all to come on over. Come on in the room. Come on over, y'all. K Woo 10 Design said, don't do too much. I'm not though, because see, that's the thing about Patreon is that they have an audio side. And y'all know I love to talk. But it's not like I don't just come over there all boring, like talking to y'all through the audio and whatnot. I judge it up. They know I'm judging it up, okay? I'm not just gonna give y'all any old thing. Like, girl, nobody want to hear you talking like that. Girl, goodbye. But it's actually me bringing you something with a little spice. And also, speaking of a little spice, next Saturday is going to be Mad Day. I hope that you all can join me. Okay. That is Misha After Dark over on Patreon. There's going to be some visuals and some getting into it as we get into it. And we're going to talk grown folks talk and we're going to have ourselves a good time. Okay. Please, if you do not know how to work the live over on that side, I'm going to get all the kinks worked out so that everybody will be able to chat and be on the live because I think we had some technical difficulties on Friday. So, yeah, I think we need to get those kinks worked out so that we don't have any problems with. No, I didn't see your last comment, Omar. What did you say? Hold on. I never watched Sisters. I just listened to your review. And some people actually do. Well, we know Tyler watching my reviews, okay? Child, and that's that on that. Or we know he watching. But it's so okay. So this is what I'm gonna do for you. As soon as I watch Our Kind of People, I'm gonna post a video, or maybe we can just do like a quick live for people who did watch Our Kind of People, and we can get together and discuss the finale. Because I don't want to leave y'all hanging. I know I did the first half, but the last 4 episodes I did not review. So what I think we should do is just have a quick, like, little 30-minute live, and we can talk about it. Just for people who want to. So I'm gonna post something in the community tab, and I'll take a poll, and y'all let me know what day will be good for you, preferably on a Thursday, because that's when like no shows are really on. Oh, speaking of shows that's coming on a Thursday, real quick, let me just say this. Did y'all see the previews for that new show that Coach Stormy has coming out about having to hustle or something like that? I've had two caps. Oh, really, Summer? I'm not getting any notifications for Cashapp. Child, not they expired. Okay, well, I mean, I'm gonna have to check that. But anywho, it's that show that has Stormy Wellington on it, and it's about her hustling or whatever. Okay, you know that's right, Vonnie. You know we're gonna go into an hour or two, but I want to review that show on Thursdays because I think that that's gonna be a really good show. It's all about her hustling and how she came up and whatever and this and that. No, Tay, I did not see the trailer for Love and Marriage Huntsville. We were talking about it on Patreon last night. Child, we had a 4-hour live over there last night. We was just talking and really getting into it. We had a 4-hour live on that side last night. And then I put out the Ready to Love review, which is why I came out so late and all this other jazz. But anywho, I did not see it, but I heard that the trailer was good and that Mel is going to be talking about the side chick of the year. I think it's so uncool. I think you're acting a fool. So I can't wait to see it. Shout out to Melody. But anywho, child, this is the end of our live. There are 764 of you on here now. There was almost 1,000. Thank y'all so much for joining me. I need to hurry up and get out this ladies who list so that y'all can get into it as we get into it. I will catch y'all on the flip side. Again, if you want to join Patreon, it is www.patreon.com/MishaIMO. I'm gonna post it one more time for y'all. And I'm gonna let my baby say goodnight because he has deemed himself the goodnight king on my weekend lives. So I'm gonna let him say goodnight to y'all, and then I'm gonna give y'all my outro as I always do. Here you go, honey. Go ahead and say night night.
Good night, opinionators.
Good job, honey. Good job. All right, I will catch y'all on the flip side. I'm about to put this review out. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace. Night, night, y'all.